So Haup is about driving mobility forward. So what we have been doing is in the past six years or so is to make car sharing happen in Thailand. So back when we started, car sharing was pretty much unknown here, and we launched the platform to allow people to rent their cars out through our platform to our users. And so far we have been able to add 2,000 cars share in our network, as well as adding more electric vehicles also in our platform. So I would like to say that Haup is the catalyst for the sustainable mobility in the region. We believe that in order to drive toward the sustainable mobility, car sharing will be the key enabler. The reason for that is as the city is becoming more urbanized, there will be definitely less space for cars, less parking spaces overall. And that motivates me a lot because for people who have been in Bangkok, we know that it's very much congested. We are known for one of the worst traffic cities in the world. So by improving the congestion in the city, allowing people to travel using their cars or share their cars without having to add more cars in the cities, motivates me a lot. So that overall will help basically help people move around better and also more sustainable as well. So to use our service is pretty much very simple, or use our platform. If you are the car users, all you have to do is download the app, you reserve the car, and off you go. You can unlock the car with our mobile or your mobile applications. It's very simple, pretty much like any other car sharing companies in the world. And also from the partner side, we try to digitize the process as well. So all you have to do is download our app, add your cars onto our platform, and after we activate and approve your cars to be rented out, you can earn and you can share your cars directly through the applications. So basically what we have been doing in the background is we use very stable cloud services. We try to digitize the process from start to finish so that it allows the people to rent out their cars and the users to drive the car without any hassles. Okay, I think it's a very good question because Bangkok is pretty much well known for, again, it's for cars. We have a very heavy traffic every day. And in the past 5 years, we have seen that the government has been building out rail mass transit. It has been expanding for the past 5 years, but it's still not enough for people who are moving into the city. So having Haup in Bangkok is very beneficial for the people who are living here, because at the end of the day, cars, we are still a very car-reliant city. You will need the car to travel at certain locations from time to time. By allowing users to have that options to use car without having to own one is the key to drive the city forward. Because at the end of the day, Bangkok is still very big city comparing to other cities. So it's pretty much not efficient and not effective to build rail mass transit all over Bangkok. It's pretty much impossible. So we still have to rely on cars on wheels, motorcycle on wheels to get around in Bangkok. And our solution fits into Bangkok by allowing people to go around without having to own any vehicles. And about 4 years ago, when Thailand started to install EV charging stations, we were some of the companies, a few companies who involved in the process, starting from participating in the roadmap of EV charging infrastructure to adding as much as possible electric cars into our platform. So for the past few years, we have been contributing to in terms of policy sides, working with universities, as well as working with private companies like the brand like Toyota, Honda, and even BMW to rent fully electric cars on our platform. And as of now, we have about 15% of the fleets that are fully electric. And we will plan out for more electric cars in the future as well to eventually become a fully electric car sharing companies. For many car sharing operators out there, I think it's a common knowledge that there are a lot of moving parts that involve in operating car sharing service. So from the initial phase, we have to work with universities, technology companies to come up with localized solutions. For example, we have to link with the local payment gateway, which is pretty much localized, not typical credit cards, so that we make the onboarding process for our users very simple. So for the since we started, we work with the private companies, we work with universities, we try to work with the local authorities to introduce car sharing into the cities, into specific areas. And as for working with transport operators, you will find a lot of car sharing right now in many of the rail mass transit stations in Bangkok. I would say that we cover already more than 70% of the rail mass transit stations in Bangkok. And I think within this year or next year, we'll cover up to 100% of all the locations of rail mass transit. So that is how we work with transit operator or transport operators to link the rail mass transit or the mass transport with car sharing, with electric bike sharing as well. Yeah. Haup at the beginning is already about mobility as a service platform. So we started with car sharing, but as of now, we already have bike sharing, electric scooter sharing, and EV charging stations that you can access through our platform. So I'm seeing in the future, there are obviously various verticals that we can expand to, we can explore. Depending on the market readiness, there are countless opportunities for us to expand to. But of course, depending on the collaboration with local authorities, with existing mobility players, we would like to work with them, collaborate with them to expand further. So we believe that within a few years, we should have car sharing in many major cities in Thailand. So Bangkok is our home base, but we are expanding to Chiang Mai, to Phuket, to Pattaya. And within 2 years, we expect to have car sharing stations in all urban areas, major tourist destinations in Thailand. And we would like to expand our electric charging station service as well in other major cities in order to help decarbonize and increase the utilization of the electric vehicles overall in Thailand.